I've always noticed cracks in the walls, and they're always there. There are always cracks in the walls, and ever since I was young. And it's like more than ever. I don't know if I'm noticing them more, or there's just more of them there. And it seems like the closer I look, the more cracks I see.
You think that the cracks are accelerating in the times that we're in now?
The shape of time itself is reflected in the fractal spread of these cracks in the walls.
Right, and is the crack a kind of suggestion of a river of some kind? Or a crack is time's way of telling us to address or repair.
Certainly. What I can't figure out is if the cracks are tributaries into the river of time, or if the river of time itself ebbs through these cracks to our realm.
Are you saying that there is something like a pool of time, you know, like a reservoir of time?
But Einstein tells us that the space and time itself are predetermined, as though there's a great tube of time ever expanding. You know, if I drop my keys on the ground, that is the cause of tiny microscopic fissures in this concrete floor.
Right. The crack isn't being made so much as it's being revealed.
Revealed.
Yeah.
Like the sculpture
Yeah.
of the final form.
Your keys hitting the pavement are just like a chisel hitting a stone in some way, right? It's revealing the inevitable shape of things.
Wow.
You know?
Wow. We have a sense of what we call intuition. And the more we speak, the more I'm drawn to this idea that there's an outward intuition that comes, that we provide our intuition, and the outward intuition of time and its final form, or its multi-dimensional aspect. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
The inevitability, the inevitable end spews forth its intuition through our creations and the ruin that is made through the dropping of the keys, the rattling of the pipes, the careening of the dog.
Right. You know, we're here on the surface, you know, where all the cracks ostensibly live, you know, as almost caretakers of the cracks, you know, and we're maybe not the artists, we're the brush or the means of the sculpting, you know, and if time or the infinite is the artists, we can feel its intent and we can like embody its intent at the moment. But the knowing, I think, the knowing of the ultimate shape, the knowing of the full depth of the discourse between Earth's core and time is like the very name of God. It's a thing that we can't fit into the vessel of our brains. We can touch it. We can symbolize it, but can we occupy the whole of the thing? No, because we are just shepherds of the cracks, you know, and the cracks the cracks are what we have.
I think you've really clarified what we're doing here and what our role is.